Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
Buzzsaw 1-1, taxi, runway 11, hold short.
In this story, I'm sitting in a Mirage 2000D variant, like the two-seater, and my mission is to stop two MiG-29s. It should be heading towards my base now, from the Podgorica, usually. Basically, all my videos from like one aircraft versus some other like these stories created in the tactical engagement are basically all the time just the Amendola versus the Podgorica, basically. Okay, so let's go for the takeoff. I remember that I tried Mirage in a campaign from time to time, like let's say five flights, 5 missions in the Mirage. I remember that I was unable to climb in a pretty decent altitude. I was always somewhere just around 2000 and 20,000. And the Mirage was like unable or unlike to climb any higher. That's what I remember.
Request clearance for departure.
Buzzsaw 1-1, Amendola tower, position and hold, runway 11.
And just because the Mirage 2000 in the Balkan theater or Balkan campaign is located very far from the Serbia, basically it's the base where the Mirages are located is on the north part of the Italy.
Buzzsaw 1-1, Amendola tower, you are cleared for takeoff.
On the west coast.
Hard heading 075.
I always had like trouble just to reach the Serbian borders. Not even talking about doing some job there and returning back. So I was basically using Mirages just to attack some ships in the Adriatic Sea, just to try this aircraft. I like the overall look of the Mirage, to be honest.
Altitude,
I love how it looks like.
Altitude.
I think that the model in the Falcon is pretty nice. Like it looks really great. It looks pretty accurate to me, and I love the camo also.
Departure. Resume own navigation.
So it looks very beautiful. Like all the details, all the inscriptions on the panels. It's very detailed. Like I like it. Okay, so one side was that I didn't know why this aircraft was refusing like to climb too much. That's the first problem. The second problem is that let's check this cut 3. Okay, stores okay. The second problem was that I do not know the weapons of the Mirage. What kind of missiles to use? Which of them are for what? Basically, I can distinguish the infrared and the radar seeker on the missiles, but I don't know any other details. Okay, does it have the... Okay, there's a jammer built in. Okay, so I'm jamming already. So this is definitely some infrared missiles. 2R550M2. Probably these are the missiles here on the outer pylons, on the very ends of my wings. Then there are 2 530s. These are the radar guided missiles. To be honest, I do not know the range of this missile. So that's the missile like in the inner pylon, the big one. So probably it will be good enough to shoot down these MiG-29s. And I should have like 4 Mika RF missiles. So some radar guided as well. Those F at the end may be infrared, I don't know. So might be some radar guided with the like infrared terminal stage, something like that, some mixture. Like it's receiving guidance by the radar and in the later stages it switches off to the infrared system, I don't know. And I'm really interested to compare the range of these Mika missiles and those 530s. Which of them are like which of them has like greater range? I don't know that. Maybe I should check the technical data of them. That will be much easier, but as usual I forgot to prepare for the flight. Unlike the real pilots. And the second or the third thing which I forgot is to check my internal fuel. Therefore, I cannot set up the bingo fuel, so I don't know when to jettison my external fuel tank. I would like to get rid of it, but it is still some fuel in it. I'd rather keep it. Okay, so let's use the time compression. There should be 2 MiG-29s in front of me, heading towards my base. I don't know at which distance I will get the lock, or when I will be able to see them. And as you can see, I'm pretty, like, my angle of attack is pretty high. Like, my gun cross is at let's say 7.5 degrees. That's this. That's the point where my nose is aiming, is gun cross. That's the point where I'm currently like pointing my nose. But the flight path marker shows you, this symbol here on the left side of the circle, shows you where your aircraft is currently aiming, like in reality. Like there is some wind from the right side basically, so as you can see my nose is aiming there, but in reality the aircraft is flying into this point in the distance basically. So I'm still climbing. The point is over the, let's say, 0 level, so it's still a positive climb, but as you can see it's not so high as the pitch of my aircraft. So definitely the angle of attack is really high here, and the aircraft is struggling to get higher. So you can see I'm banking like to climb more, but the aircraft is not climbing like this. If you prolong my aircraft, but it's going somewhere straight, like on the horizon basically. So I need to put down the nose just to get some speed. So I'm in 17,000 feet, and the Mirage is not willing to climb anymore. And on such details you can see the flight model basically, which is behind this F-16 cockpit. So you see the F-16 cockpit for all the aircrafts, but the flight model, the radar power, the jammer power, the I don't know, missiles. Like for example, the Mirage can. I'm not going to do this because I will deplete all my energy. I will fall down. But if you dogfight with a Mirage, it's very easily for Mirage to turn just because of the delta wings. But it really loses its energy fast. But it's no problem to stay like on the tail of the F-16. You have no problem to stay on F-16's without any problems. But if the F-16 keeps his speed fast enough, keeps its energy, you are really struggling in a Mirage. You start struggling just because you're losing too much energy. So the delta wing of the Mirage is great for, let's say, 1, 2, 3 easy turns. You are pretty much very easy to turn. You have a great turn rate, but you waste your energy way too fast when comparing to the like F-16 wing, for example, and you end up like a rock without any energy whatsoever. So then you are an easy target for F-16. So if an F-16 pilot manages its energy correctly, he's pretty much able to shoot you. If you do not shoot him in, let's say, 3 turns, you are simply dead, Mirage. So that's the difference. Like the delta wing is pretty effective in turning rate, but it loses its energy very fast. So you can turn, but not too long, basically. So you can see how detailed the flight models in Falcon Elite Force are. Basically, you can feel the differences between the aircrafts. It's a huge difference, and to be honest, I feel it's really based on the reality. Like you can really feel, for example, the Sukhoi, which I was flying in my previous video. I really felt like flying the Sukhoi, which is a perfect like nose authority. It was really nice to fly it, like you can point your nose at the bandit and at any time, basically, at any speed. So almost doing cobras without any problems. But also it loses its energy quite fast, just because it's a big aircraft. It's really a huge machine. So if you do a cobra, or if you fly on high AOA or high angle of attack, then you're losing your energy really fast. So I'm in 18,000 feet. I do not want to get any higher. Basically, this is basically the top for this aircraft without using the afterburner. Maybe I can adjust or increase the thrust a little bit, just to get more thrust. So it will definitely help me to gain some certain speed. But as you can see, this is the, let's say, effective ceiling for this aircraft. If you fly higher, you won't be as effective with this delta wing. It will struggle in a much thinner air. But at the sea level, you are pretty effective. Like you can turn very quickly. So the higher you get with your aircraft, the bigger turns you have, and basically, if you bank your aircraft to left or right, you can lose too much height just by banking the aircraft, just because of the thinner air. So it is how the modern fighters are performing. So far, no signatures of MiG-29s. I'm somewhere not in the middle. I'm closing to the middle, so I should be able to see them any moment. Oh, I can see them already. Okay, let's use the afterburner. They are in 25,000 feet, so pretty much higher than I am. Let me quickly check. Okay, these are these two 530s. I can see that the range is pretty much good about these MiCas. Oh, MiCas are definitely for short range. I can see that there's a huge distance gap between these two missiles. So I'm going to use these bigger missiles, these 530s. They seem to be more reliable while attacking these MiGs. Seems that they still do not see me, and they are not able to lock me so far. And I don't know whether this missile is Fox 1 or Fox 3. We'll see once I launch it. So I'm in a range. Oh, they see me now. It's not good. That's not good, definitely. So Fox. Oh, master arm. I forgot to switch the master arm.
R530.
It was very fast missile, like it came really fast out of the rail. 530 set. But the MiG changed its heading, and the missile definitely won't be able to hit him. He turned away. So I need to lock the other Mirage MiG. Okay, the missile is unable to catch him, definitely. He simply turned away, so let's lock this guy.
R530.
And the missile automatically hard locks the aircraft. I don't like it, just because the aircraft got notification that he's targeted. So he can see that there is a hard lock and the missile is on its way. Just because the missile is also giving information about the target. So therefore the MiG knows that he is being targeted, and he simply turns away. So that's the disadvantage when you are hard locking your enemies. They know exactly when you are locking them and when you are launching your missiles.
Fox 1. Pit hole.
So this should be a hit. I'm just afraid that he will be able to shoot his missile as well. There is something coming from the left side. Fox 1, and I lost the lock at the end. So that That was a huge mistake.
Fox 1.
Fox 1.
1, Pitbull.
Pitbull, okay, so the missile is semi-active. You can see its target.
Buzzsaw 1, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 065, 10 miles.
Okay, the first MiG Splash 1. You can see the parachute down below. And the Splash 2, okay. So I was able to destroy these MiGs. These 530s are okay, like have a great range, but apparently they hard lock the target automatically. So you have to wait with your launch until the target is close enough that even if he turns away, he will be even if he turns away, he won't be able to run away, basically. Okay, so that was the Mirage. I really like this aircraft, how it looks. It's very, very elegant, very nice looking aircraft. Maybe the fuel tank is empty already. So let's jettison it.
Copy.
Okay, let's fly home. That is this way. So I'm almost on a minimum speed. Just because of one turn. Okay guys, so that was the Mirage 2000. Very nice looking aircraft. And I was able to defeat 2 MiG-29s with it. These were like the MiG-29s, the A variant, the export variant, basically, which is unable to carry the R-77s. So they were carrying like the R-27s-R, the radar guided missiles, and some R-73s or R-60s for the like dogfight or infrared missiles. Okay, the fuel is pretty low. And I'm pretty slow, still no supersonic speed. So as you can see, the performance of the Mirage is not so superb as you might expect. It's somehow not so fast aircraft like I would expect from its look. Maybe it will deserve some more powerful engine in it. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.